Jimmie Rivera, who's 19-1. He's won 18 fights in a row. This will be his 4th UFC fight. He's taking on Urijah Faber. Faber, of course, a legend in this business, has done it all, except win the UFC bantamweight title. And he's come up short every single time, including his last fight against Dominic Cruz. Faber's become the gatekeeper at 135. If you're good, you got to beat Faber, and then we can take you seriously.
But why?
Why?
Yeah, why? Why Faber?
Because he's a guy who's well respected enough throughout the UFC, where if you beat him, it's like, okay. Because bantamweight's got a lot of these young guns right now that I'm really it's a really exciting.
So why do they have to beat a guy like Faber? I don't understand why.
Because Jimmie Rivera can go into his next contract negotiation or next whatever and say, I beat Urijah Faber. Now, treat me like this, and I want this fight against John Lineker or Aljamain Sterling or Rafael Assunção. I mean,
I can see that, but I'm looking at and Faber's not even. He's the underdog in this fight. So what does it prove?
With good reason, because people have smartened up to the fact that Jimmie Rivera has won 18 fights in a row.
Yeah, no, I understand, but that's where I'm going at with this whole thing. It's just like, you can live off your name, but I don't get it. And I know Faber could probably walk in here and beat me in 10 seconds.
Yes.
But what is he? I just don't get what he's done. What, besides being Urijah Faber, what has he done in the UFC? He's still living off his WEC days.
When you look at Faber, he's lost the big fights in the UFC. You're exactly right. He's lost to Renan Barão. He's lost to Frankie Edgar. He's lost to Dominic Cruz. He lost to Barão twice. He lost to Cruz twice. He's lost to Aldo. He's beaten Takei Mizugaki. If you want to go back to, that was in WEC. His UFC win total, you're looking at Eddie Vineland, you're looking at Uri Alcantara, Michael McDonald, Alex Caceres, Francisco Rivera, Frankie Saenz. So you're right. Faber hasn't beaten any of these big names. He's lost to Edgar, Cruz, and Barão, and Aldo.
But yet here, some young guy's got to make his name or whatever by beating Faber, who I know he's done a lot, and I understand he's for what he's done, but at this day, I don't understand how he's that gatekeeper.
He's marketable. People know him.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the answer to that question.
Yeah, because there's not many in that division. Because I don't even think, besides Cruz in that division, who else are you marketing?
He's ranked number 2 in the all important UFC ranking.
Yeah.
Half the time, a load of BS.
Yeah, whatever. Just throw some names on the wall.
So,
sticks.
you're looking at Cody Garbrandt's probably going to fight Brian Caraway next. John Lineker's fighting John Dodson in the ultimate small dudes, big fists, destroying each other. I believe that fight's in October sometime. So bantamweight's getting more and more fun. And who are you taking in that fight? You taking Rivera or you taking Faber?
I'm going with you, buddy, Rivera.
I'm taking Jimmie Rivera, man.
How can I go with Faber after I just did that?
Because it'd be the ultimate swerve.
Yeah. I said all that to say this.
Yes.